You've seen those absolutely mind-blowing AI videos, and you've had to have wondered, how do they get that perfect cinematic look every single time? Well, today we are pulling back the curtain and revealing the secret director's script they use. And hey, if you want more deep dives just like this one, do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe over on YouTube at @BrandTechOff.
I mean, you've seen them. Those viral AI ads for Starbucks or perfume or even Apple that just look impossibly polished. They're so good, in fact, that one creator said they could replace a $100,000 commercial. And you've probably asked yourself, how on earth are they actually made?
Because let's be real, for most of us, prompting an AI feels kind of like playing the lottery. You type in a few words, cross your fingers, and just hope for the best. But at the same time, there's this select group of creators who aren't just prompting. They are getting total pixel-perfect control over what the AI spits out. So what is their secret? What's the magic trick? Well, they're using this incredibly powerful technique that's less of a hack and more like a director's script for the AI. It gives the machine a precise, shot-by-shot blueprint. So let's break down exactly what that means.
Okay, so the secret isn't some hidden command or magical spell. It's just a really structured way of talking to the AI. It's called JSON prompting, and honestly, it's about to become your new favorite tool.
Now, forget the name JavaScript Object Notation. That sounds way more intimidating than it is. Just think of JSON as a super detailed creative brief, or maybe a director's shot list. You are not coding here. You're just giving the AI a very, very precise checklist for every single element you want in your video.
And that's really the key. This whole method lets you move away from just, prompting and praying for a good result, to meticulously engineering one. You're not a passenger anymore. You are in the director's chair, guiding the AI to your exact vision. So let's put this to the test. How does this structured, director-style approach actually stack up against the simple, natural language prompts that we're all so used to write it? Okay, check this out. On the left, you've got this vague hope, a cinematic ad for a luxury watch. I mean, the AI has to guess everything, the brand, the style, the lighting, all of it. But on the right, you've got clear direction. The JSON prompt tells it the brand is Chronos Elite, the style is Hugo Boss meets A24, and it breaks down the exact scenes and camera shots. There's just no guesswork involved.
And this is why structure is so incredibly powerful. It gives you amazing control, it gives you consistency from scene to scene, and it gives you scalability. You can create templates and then generate endless variations of a high-quality ad. For any professional workflow, that is a total game changer.
But that doesn't mean natural language is useless. Not at all. It's perfect for just rapid creative brainstorming, for those times you actually want the AI to surprise you with its own spin on things. It's fantastic for more expressive or abstract ideas where you're really valuing that spontaneity over precision.
All right, so let's get into the nuts and bolts of how to actually build one of these director's scripts. And I promise you, it's way more like filling out a detailed checklist for a film shoot than it is writing a bunch of code. You basically just work your way through these key categories. So for the shot, you define the lens and the camera movement, something like a smooth, steady cam walk-along. For the subject, you get super granular, right down to the red enamel star buckle on their belt. You set the scene at golden hour on wet pavement. And you can even direct the sound, from city birds chirping in the background to the pop-rap delivery of a voiceover. And that really gets to the core principle here. Clarity is king. Every single detail you provide removes a little bit more of that ambiguity. It closes the gap between the vision you have in your head and the video you see on your screen. You aren't just prompting anymore, you are engineering the outcome. So why is it so important to get a handle on this skill right now? Well, it's because this level of control is really the key to the next major wave in how we all create and consume content online.
You see, we're moving beyond the limits of both traditional user-generated content, which feels authentic but is really hard to scale, and purely AI-generated stuff which scales forever but can sometimes lack that human touch. The future is this powerful hybrid, AI UGC. It combines the authenticity of a human with the incredible scale and efficiency of AI.
And if you look at the projections, they show that user-generated content, especially when it's assisted by AI, is on track to just massively surpass traditionally produced material. This makes skills like structured prompting essential for literally every creator, marketer, and storyteller out there. Mastering this lets you produce high-impact, authentic-feeling video at a speed and a scale that was pretty much unimaginable before. It's the perfect blend of a human-led creative vision and machine-powered execution.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you use simple text or a structured JSON format. What truly matters is that you have a clear, specific vision. This method, it's just one of the most powerful tools we have right now to translate that clarity directly to the AI.
The tools to make professional-grade content are more accessible now than they have ever been. You have the director's script, so the only question left is, what story are you going to bring to life? Thanks for watching.